Oh. We won't do that again.
Yeah, we promise.
We'll leave
Well,
it,
maybe
take
not
this
promise,
off.
but
We'll take this off too, because it's hot.
yeah.
All right.
All right. Welcome to the Long Row and Joel and Christy live broadcast. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And welcome to our second YouTubiversary. That's right. 2 years ago today, we posted our first official video, which actually was my experience at the New York City Marathon. It wasn't a frugal video at all. It wasn't a grocery haul. It wasn't anything. It was my.
So you're playing over there, but mine's
Yeah.
doing an advertisement. Okay. Anyway.
Was
Sorry.
my experience at the New York City Marathon. So,
Yep.
So that was our first official video that premiered 2 years ago today.
Yes.
All right.
Hi, Kayla.
Thank
Is
you.
that how? Am I pronouncing it right, Kayla? I don't know. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
So we are eating pub subs too, and
if you're familiar with Publix, you know pub subs.
We've got some chocolate ganache cake.
And if that looks like a little tiny cake, it's
a little tiny
cake.
It's
a little tiny cake.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We didn't need a huge cake.
Right.
Yeah. Our son is just waiting for us to finish live streaming, so he'll probably eat most of that.
Yeah. Yep.
Aquila. Ah, okay. Thank you. I never know. You guess. Hey, Mary, how are you doing? Everyone be sure to get to know each other in the comment section. So far we got Mary and Aquila and let's see.
And Derek's Journey.
And Derek's Journey. Hey, Derek. I haven't pulled that up on here. I was going to, that way I could see the comments. But if we were having a lag. Okay, Aquila wants to know more about that sub there, Joel.
This is a pub sub from Publix. They're pretty famous for these chicken tender subs. Mine has bacon and mustard and pickles on it.
Mine does not. I did not get a chicken one.
There's the camera right there.
I actually got 5 grain bread, and these are low sodium deli meats, so they would be low in salt.
Yeah.
But anyway, because deli meat tends to be pretty salty.
Yeah. They go on and on about them around here. So this is the second time we've done them.
The first time we got the just the chicken tender ones, and we got regular subs, didn't think much about it, and didn't realize that they're quite large. So
they are large. Yeah.
So you really definitely want to do a half of a pub sub from Publix, not a whole one. Unless you're sharing with someone.
Yeah. Because we
Hey David, how are you? Thank you. Everyone get to know each other in the comments. Let's see, Mary and Derek both have weight loss journey channels. Aquila has like hauls from different stores.
Yep. And we're actually participating in Derek's step challenge.
That's right.
This month as well. So we're on Mary's team, right?
Yes, we're on Mary's
team. So
go red team.
Woo! Go red.
Buffalo chicken tender sub, please.
Right, there you go.
Yeah, Derek lives here in Florida too, so he knows. He knows.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, let's see. Of the red team, we came in second and third place this past week. It's been really interesting. We ain't got to tell you for Joel because he's a runner, and what he realized through the steps challenge is that his watch doesn't clock the steps like it would if he was walking. So he's not getting as many steps as he thought he would.
If I'm walking, I get 2,000 steps per mile. But if I'm running, it's only 1,500.
Yep. Different stride.
So I did 16 miles this morning, and it only counted me about 24,000 steps. So, Go figure. But Christy and I'll
Thank
go out
you.
again. Christy
Yeah.
and I'll go out again for another walk tonight before.
Yeah, we do one in the
Before we go to
morning and
bed.
one at night. Well, he runs in the morning regardless. If he has to go to work, then I walk by myself in the morning. But if he goes to work at night, then I walk by myself in the morning. But we walk together on whichever one is not his work schedule.
Right.
So hopefully that wasn't too confusing. Anyway, so we did have some questions that we were going to answer while we are doing this mukbang celebration, thing. Crazy one to walk at night. No, in Florida, it is kind of hot here, so night is actually a really good time to go for a walk. And early in the morning, like dawn and dusk is the really good times to walk here in Florida, unless it's like January or something. And then you can pretty much walk any time of the day. So yeah, most of the time it's really like at least 80 degrees in the middle of the day. Yep. So it's kind of hot, on the hot side to be out. Not that you couldn't. I would say we got about 15,000 steps in the dark just to bring. Wow. I can't blame you. You were so close.
Been there. I know when I was doing my challenge for miles last year, there were sometimes I would go out after I got home from work. I'd go out and do my run just so I could get all the miles in. So I'm with you there.
Explain your challenge for miles. So that's.
Oh, well, last year I did I challenged myself to do 1,500 miles for the year. And I finished it up actually on December 31st. I got my 1,500 on December 31st because ran into some issues along the way and couldn't run some days and just got a little bit behind. But I did finish it up. I did 1,500 miles last year, so pretty proud about that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's start looking at some of these questions.
All right.
Sometimes we just wait in the evening and work that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. When it gets dark, is so much better. Yeah. And you still walk in and you've been sweating.
Right. It's crazy at times.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. So, Mary, you used to run? I tried running, but it was when we lived in Tennessee in the mountains, and the air quality there being so dense, I couldn't. I have like borderline asthma, so I haven't tried running down here yet. We'll see. From my knee, yeah, you got to protect your knee.
Yep.
So, okay, let's do a couple of these questions. Just to say, we got most of these questions, or I got most of the questions from random sources, just other YouTube videos. And then also I got some from the Davis Family Adventures. If you don't know them, they're like a family blog, very sweet. They live in Arkansas, I think, but they're originally from California. So I could see that. What positions did you play, or position did you play in football? To me, trying to sound like I know about football.
Right.
Yeah. I know a little bit. What you laughing at? Let's see.
Quarterback.
You know, I know that.
I was going to guess that. I just didn't throw it out there. Okay.
All right. So let's see. Our first question was, what made you want to start YouTube? So that actually goes back to, first of all, you need to know, like, I dealt with weight issues for like 25 years, yo-yo dieting. So that's the first element of it. And then the second element was 8 years ago. Is it still 8 years ago? Or is it 9 yet? 8 years ago, Joel lost his job.
Yeah.
And so it kind of pushed us into a debt-free journey because we realized that we didn't want to be ever in the position that we were in where we were depending just on my income to pay the bills because I didn't make enough for that. So fast forward to us 3 years later becoming debt-free. And but I was still having problems with my weight, but I basically said, okay, I'm not going to ever diet again. I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do it by balanced eating and you know, exercise and stuff, but no crazy restrictive caloric diets, things like that. And it also became like I heard somebody say on a YouTube video, God did not put us on earth just to worry about our weight. Not that that's not good to work on your weight, but it shouldn't be all encompassing your whole being. Like it should not be the only thing you think about. Numbers and calories and stuff shouldn't be obsessive to you.
Yep.
So basically I just got to thinking, and at first we went with a blog post. I have like 2 years worth of blog posts that I wrote, and then finally went to we decided that we thought that what we were sharing would be better in a visual way instead of just the written word, that it would be easier for us to get it across. And so that was us wanting to, we moved over to YouTube to share all those thoughts about, you know, well, while health is important, you also have to love yourself enough to take care of yourself. And so there was that aspect, and also how to do it when you don't have money, you know, because one of our struggles was being able to afford healthy. So that's how we basically got to that point, was wanting to be able to do both healthy and frugal at the same time. So, and it was a little interesting because Joel eats a lot more than me. Because he's a runner, he has to have more calories. So it was trying to figure out for me to eat healthy and him to be able to eat like as much as he wanted to.
Yeah. So I eat what I want.
I've been stuck in the weight loss department, but I'll get there. You will. You just have
keep
to.
At it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Small changes make a big impact.
Yes. Yes, and if Frugal Health Homemaker, you know, y'all get to know her. She's a fairly new channel, I think, but she's telling frugal and health at the same time. So
awesome.
Mary Get Fit. I did keto once, but it wasn't for me. Lots of people follow a lot of people doing it, but it's too restrictive. I understand. My concern with doing keto for myself is that when I don't have a gallbladder anymore, and there's been some research that shows that people with a gallbladder can't handle that diet that well, and so I just don't want to do it in a restrictive way. So I'm not going to try it for that reason. I know there's some people who say that is not true. There's others who say it is. So I don't want to guess because I already don't have a gallbladder. I don't want to make it worse, which means it would put more stress on my liver if I did, is what the concern is.
Yeah, we try to do all things in moderation.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't cut out things unless we absolutely have to, unless it's something that's, you know, jeopardizing our health. We don't cut things out. We just do it in moderation. And obviously, boom, and ganache cake and all this kind of stuff. So.
Yes. Frugal Healthy Homemaker, are you familiar with like low fat, moderate protein diets? Like, I mean, not low fat, sorry, low carb, moderate protein diets. That is kind of what keto is. It's like Atkins, except the protein emphasis is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever works for you is definitely what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I was 215 pounds. I'm 5'11", I was 215 pounds 10 years ago, 11 years ago, almost now, and just slowly lost it. Started running in 2010. Slowly lost it over the years, and now I'm hovering around 166 right now. I want to lose a couple more before I get to my marathon, just to kind of, make me a little more aerodynamic as I run through the streets of Celebration, Florida. So.
Yeah. Frugal Healthy Homemaker. I've heard some people talk about doing keto vegan versions, but that would be even more restrictive because you would be eating. You're supposed to have higher fat, and you would have to do it all with stuff like avocados. Not that avocados are bad for you, but it would be eating a lot of avocados and things that are high fat. So most vegans, I don't think, do low carb for that reason, because they depend on the low carb to help make them feel full. And then on top of it, they have to eat a lot of fat. So it's really hard for a vegan to be keto at the same time. Or low carb. Yeah, as much as you walk, you
yeah.
When I don't say it, yeah. I mean, when you, as much as you walk, you would need the protein. Some people eat a little too much protein, and they're not walking or exercising heavy. But if you're exercising a lot like you do, then you definitely need your protein. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what it's about. It's all about the health side of it.
Yeah. Whatever works for you and whatever works for your body is really what you need to do. So,
and it has to be something that you enjoy eating. Yeah. Because if you don't enjoy eating it, you'll hate it and you'll give up. So as long as you have found something that works for you and makes you happy, then that's what matters.
Yep.
High protein snack. I don't eat a lot of high protein meals. I have done some different ones, like testing it. But I mean, sometimes for me, high protein would be just boiled eggs or something. I don't do high protein diet either, so I don't really necessarily look for things like that. You don't really for that either. No. I have thought about adding like
Cheetos protein.
I have thought about adding a smoothie in the mornings, but I'm trying to decide what to do about the fact that I don't have like a regular blender. But when I did, I was going to try like some of the protein powders so that I could make it a smoothie. Because in the mornings, I don't like really eating much in the mornings. So I struggle with that in the mornings, which is when you need your protein the most. Yeah. So yeah. So our second question was actually submitted on Instagram by Mary Gets Fit. Which if you don't watch us on, check out our stories on Instagram, you're missing stuff because we're a little weird there.
Yeah, a little weird.
Can you hand me that ponytail over there?
Yep.
Oh, I understand, Frugal Healthy Homemaker. Enjoy your meal. So the question she sent was, what was the hardest part of your journey? So, sorry, I'm hot. It's hot in here. And we also have a ring light shining on us. Okay, thanks, Derek. 8 different flavors in my house. Yeah, I would be all about certain, like right now, my favorite flavor in the winter. I mean, really, I would drink this all year round if there was a peppermint mocha flavored one. That's my favorite. But anyway, so what was the hardest part of your journey? Do you have anything that you want to say about?
I have the easy part of the journey. I just get to come on the videos and be funny, be stupid. She does all the filming, all the editing.
That's not what she's talking about. Talking about her like health journey.
Oh, health journey,
stuff like that.
Well, YouTube journey, it's easy for me.
Okay.
Health journey, I think the hardest part for me was I think getting out of the mindset of I can't, not that I can't do it, but do I want to do it? Do I want to get healthy? Do I want to lose the weight? I had Bell's palsy while I was overweight. I think that was one of the things that caused it. And
by the way, he lost 40-ish pounds since he started running. So
actually, I'm down 50. I was down 60 at one time. Now I gained about 10 back. Okay. So I'm down about 50 pounds since then. So anyway. But yeah, that was probably the hardest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as the health journey thing goes, my hardest part is probably right now is that after all those years of being like, maybe I'd do some diet and I'd lose a lot of weight, or maybe I'd go to the doctor and they'd give me some pill or something like that that would make me lose weight like that. Now trying to do it in a healthy way means losing it really slowly. So sometimes the hardest part is knowing that it's not going to come off fast, and I have to be okay with it because I want to lose it slow. I want to lose it slow because I don't want it to come back this time. And so knowing how slow it can be sometimes is a little, hard because, like some people feel like, and I was there. I mean, I liked it when somebody would say, "Oh, you lost so much weight." Well, nobody's going to, when you lose it really slowly, nobody notices. So you don't get that motivation like that. So you have to find the motivation within yourself to keep going, knowing that people aren't going to be like, "Oh, look at you." Exactly. The ones that I did were always prescribed by doctors or weight loss clinics. So you'd think that it would be great. But the problem was that if there's a reason why you're struggling to lose weight or that you gain weight easy, like some kind of health reason or something like that, diet pills only mask that. And as soon as you stop taking it, you go back to who you were before and it starts coming back easy. Yeah. So it doesn't fix it, it masks it. Yep. Slow is the way to go. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. I've done, I mean, there was one time I was going to a weight loss clinic and I was doing a drug and I did all the right things and stuff like that. And I got all the way down to 118 pounds. And as soon as they said, okay, we need to start working your calories back up because I had been only eating between 1,000 and 1,200 calories, I immediately started gaining the weight back. And the only thing that the weight loss clinic would say was, maybe you should try running a 5K or something like that. Like it was like he didn't know what to do because that's the only thing they know to do is to tell you to lose. And here's a drug to fix it.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve. Hey, wake up call.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. I actually had kidney infections and I gave up soft drinks in 98, 99 because I will get a kidney infection at the drop of a hat. And so I haven't had those. And so I wish that I could say it was that. Yeah,
I still drink them occasionally.
Yeah, he still drinks them. And when
he not like I used to.
But when he doesn't drink it, it's easier for him to lose weight.
Yeah.
Gained 70 pounds back up to. Oh my.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Derek and Steve and Mary, everybody get to know each other if you don't. Steve has an eclectic channel. You might hear frugal tips, recipes, or even stuff about music or TV shows, all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
That's right. Cutting sodas really is.
Yep.
So it's so important. There's a lot of stuff in it, and it doesn't matter if you're using regular soda or diet sodas. There's all it all leaves water retention on you, and it's not good for you.
Yep.
So let's see. That was the hardest part of the health journey, and then as far as the debt-free journey goes, the hardest part was when he lost his job, just not being sure how we were going to actually pay our bills. That's something that we were like, we never wanted to be in that position again, for sure. So, but we are definitely in a better situation now than we were back then. Let's see. Our next question was, what is the video you're most proud of?
For me, by far, it was the first video we posted on New York City, my New York City Marathon video. I did if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. I did recording. I recorded from my phone from the course while I was running at different places along the course. And
by the way, that was our first video. We didn't have equipment. It was just a cell phone.
It was my cell phone. That was it. And so that was pretty much it. I did actually, there were live streams to Facebook that I did while I was on the course. And then Christy took those videos and edited them. I can't say that word. She did the edit thing on them and put them up on YouTube. That was our first video. So
and I'm self-taught. It's really interesting. Our son is actually a sound mixer. He has a bachelor's degree in mass communications. If he had 5 minutes just to show me how to edit like some of you guys do, Derek, that would be awesome. But he lives in Tennessee and we live down here in Florida, so I'm pretty much self-taught. But that one I liked because we got to do a lot of stuff in New York City with it, and I would say it's kind of interesting. The thing I have a love for the travel and theme park videos that we've done, just because you get to be a little creative and stuff like that. Our grocery hauls and recipe videos and stuff are a little less on the creative side and more on the analytical side. But probably one of the ones that we're most proud of is or the things that I'm most proud of is the ones where people tell us that you actually made me realize something I wasn't doing when I would go to the grocery store and it was costing me money. Like that's great when I feel like I've helped somebody who enjoy. Which one of the two of us enjoys doing YouTube the most? I assume.
What? Probably you.
Maybe. I mean, but he gets to have a little more fun with it.
I
He gets to be the comic relief. So that's always cool when you get to get a little goofy on purpose.
Yeah.
He can throw out the dad jokes real fast. Cell phone, and originally I was just going to document my weight only. That's it. And the cell phone works fine.
Yeah, we're still recording on a cell phone. We do have some other equipment that we take with us from time to time. We have a big ring light now that kind of works, I guess.
I think it's better, but it's nighttime. So.
And our son bought us a Movo microphone and a handheld thing that we can mount our cell phone to when we go out. We use that from time to time, especially when we do our theme park videos. That we haven't really done one in a while, so we need to get back to that.
We probably will be sharing some soon because we will be going to Universal and places like that. But it's Christmas time in the theme park, so it makes for really cool videos when you get to edit beautiful lights and put some Christmas music to it.
Right.
Put that one up there. There you go. But I had to pretty much reteach myself how to eat.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I've heard you say that in one of your videos about the blood type video diet. Yeah. Yeah, that's, I mean, we don't have a camera. That's pretty much all our cell phone is. The way we go now, we have changed because when we first started, I had an iPhone 8. And so we were recording on an iPhone 8. We recently upgraded to the 12 Pro Max.
Mm-hmm.
So our camera quality might be a little better because of that. Because the Pro Max was just they have more camera features and stuff. But yeah, I mean, work with what you have when you start a YouTube channel. That's the best way to do it.
Yep.
Because I couldn't imagine buying a huge, big camera, the whole shooting match, and then maybe realizing that you don't love it. That'd be a lot of money to spend to figure out that you're not prepared. You don't want to be on YouTube on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So let's see what. The next question was, do you struggle with social media? And he said that he doesn't have a reason to answer that. I do most of the stuff on Instagram. That's why he said that.
I don't do a lot of. I look at Facebook mostly just to keep up with some of my friends.
Yeah, so it's not really.
Other than that, I don't look at the Instagram much. I don't post stuff on Instagram much. So.
Yeah. For me, I mean, I have a system of what I'm going to post for the most part and how often. It's every 2 hours usually. I will post something in stories, and pretty much in my news feed, I only do video stuff. But it's a little bit of a struggle because I feel like if I ignore Instagram because I'm working on YouTube, I can almost tell I start losing followers. But it's kind of like one of those things where you go, I can't curate both.
Yeah.
It's one or the other, and right now it's YouTube.
Yeah.
So I let Instagram be Instagram. I post my stuff, and when I'm done, I'm done. And I watch a few stories that it shows in the thing, and I might comment on one or two of the news feed stuff, and then I move on. Outside of YouTube, Instagram. Because to me, Facebook has become a place where people argue a lot. And on Instagram, it's there and it's gone so fast that the arguments are so much fewer. So I see a lot less debating on there, which I prefer.
Yeah, I don't post a lot on
Instagram,
Facebook.
Yep.
I just get on there to see stuff from my friends and stuff that I keep up with. But other than that, don't really. Yeah.
I'm kind of bad. I go through Facebook, I scroll and look for some memes, and
I have a Snapchat
steal
that I keep
those,
up with
and then
some
I'm
friends.
done.
Other than that, I don't.
Yeah, we have Snapchat. Mainly the reason why we have Snapchat is our son and daughter-in-law pretty much only use Snapchat. So if we want to see videos of our granddog or cats, then that's where we go to see them. More than a Motorola G stylish. Yeah, we don't have much experience with the Android devices. We've always had iPhones, but I know a lot of people use them for recording. So, all right.
What frustrates you most about your channel? I don't know. You want to answer that?
Old videos that when we first started, not the New York City Marathon one, because we were able to, it was really cool to do that.
Yeah, go back and look at some of our older videos. They're
we did a couple of videos before the New York City Marathon that was supposed to be for get to know us.
Yeah. Yeah, that was back before we really knew anything. We were
This is
young.
really spicy.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know anything about natural light other than you should be right in front of the window. And I would do that and then the lighting would still be horrible. Hey, girl, hey. I was just choking. I can do better than that. Hey, girl, hey. She's gonna be like, no, don't ever do that again.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't pull that off.
You can't pull that off.
Thank you.
If everyone in the comments don't know each other, let's get meet each other. Asia Sierra Budgets, obviously budgets. So she does Fed Loan Friday, where she pays off her student loans on Fridays. So be sure to check her out. Great videos.
Yep. She's
always stealing her son's colored pencils, though. She's gonna. Hey, y'all. Hey. All right, let's see. So, what motivates you to make more content?
You guys motivate us to make more content.
Yep.
Anytime you watch a video, comment on it.
Mm-hmm.
When we hear somebody say, hey, this tip really helped me out, and just the friends we made along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And we call you guys friends because we feel like we know you, even though we've never really met in person.
Yep.
We feel like we know you guys just from what you share on your channels and the things you share with us, and we just
and
it's
the
just
people
been a
who
pleasure
comment below.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, the people that comment on our things, and it's just so it's so good.
Yeah. Let's see what he said.
Oh, so what Steve said. Oh, there's Steve.
Instagram and Snapchat.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. This has been a running thing that she keeps stealing her son's colored pencils and he wasn't having it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they really are yours. You bought them.
Yeah.
So he can share. But I still tell her in every video that she should stop stealing his pencils.
Yeah.
So.
And we've known Asia for quite a long time.
Over a year, because we did a collab with her last year at Christmas about how we shop at Christmas for our kids.
Yeah.
So over a year.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We were there when she got to 1,000, and she came back for when we went to 1,000. Woo! All right, let's see.
Just a couple of personal questions about us. Just kind of, if you don't know us, then hopefully this will help you get to know us a little better. But tell us about your family. Christy and I have been married for almost, it's been a while.
Yeah.
We're doing the 12 Days of Christmas Treats that'll start in December the 1st. We're starting to record those videos now.
We will have 4 healthiest recipes in that, and then the rest, they're not necessarily healthy, but they're frugal.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for edible gift ideas, that's your those are specifically the ones you want to go for.
Yeah. Yeah. So Christy and I have been married for almost 30 years. Be 30 years next August. Just turned 29 this past August, but we have 2 kids, 2 boys. One's here with us in Florida. Yeah. He's still going to school, working on a computer science degree. And then the other one is married. He lives in Sevierville, Tennessee.
Yeah. He works at a very well-known theme park in that area.
Yeah, they both work at Dollywood. She sings in one of the groups, and he does sound tech for the park. So we have 2 kids, and we have no pets right now. We did have a pet. Her name was Dusty. She passed back in 2015. 2015, 16, 2016.
Something like that.
Yeah. 2014. 2014, that's when it was. Because I was gone on the grand opening. When was 1992? I don't know. 2015, that's when it was. 2015. Oof. Wow, the older I get and the more hair I lose off the top of my head, things just kind of slip out of there. We don't have any pets right now, but we do have one grand dog and 2 grand cats that live in Tennessee as well.
We don't have any videos really with our grand cats. Maybe a picture or two. They're just, cats. They don't do a lot.
Yeah.
They just hide from us and stuff like that when we go over. But our grand dog, we have like 2 shorts videos of him because like the first year we went, he wasn't even a whole year old, I don't think. And he was really excited because we were new people. So we had that. And then on the second video shorts that we were there, Joel was playing with him, and it's a golden retriever, and he's really smart, and so he was trying to trick Joel into thinking that he was going to let go of the toy, and then kept grabbing it back. Thank you, Mo. We appreciate that. Thank you for coming in. Again, if any one of you don't know Mo, she does a lot of hauls and things like that. And the other person that is supposed to be on this live with me just got up and walked away.
Sorry, I'm back. We do have one other member of our family that we haven't introduced yet.
Well, we did.
We did one time, but that's Benny, everybody. He's been with us. He's 6 years old.
Yeah.
He's been with us for
18 years.
Yeah, about 18 years.
And he's 6.
He has his own Facebook page.
But he never posts anything.
But he hasn't posted anything since we left for Florida.
There we go.
Oh, you covered up his eyes, man.
Yep. So anyway, he used to, when Joel used to, I'll be giving away another part of our answers in a minute. But anyway, when he used to be someone who would show up at Vacation Bible School, if y'all know what Vacation Bible School is, and he would harass Joel at Vacation Bible School. And over the years, he eventually just ended up living with us.
Yep.
He just stays with us all the time, not just during Vacation Bible School. So he's our adopted son.
All right, Benny, back to bed.
Yep. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. We'll just sit over here for a minute. Okay. But anyway, he's seldom ever in our videos, but there might be an occasion where you might see us in a traveling video where he's sitting in the back seat.
Yeah.
Because he does tend to travel with us.
What state do we live in? We live in Florida. And as the old saying goes, we weren't born in Florida, but we got here as fast as we could.
It took us a long time.
It did, but we got here as fast as we could.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
we would.
Yeah. I don't know
He's like you were.
I don't know if I was giving away answer to another question, but
okay.
Yeah, it's the next one.
Yeah.
It's one of the ones coming up.
One of the ones coming up. Okay, so our next question is a little weird. Remember, this is a random tag video that we found that we just took the questions from. Are you a stay-at-home mom or dad, or are you a working parent? First, I'm going to tell you I'm offended of the wording of that because it makes it sound like if you're stay-at-home, you're not working. So don't get me started on that. That's poorly worded.
You're a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad. You're a working mom and a working dad. So.
Yeah, poorly worded sentence is what I'm saying. Because I was both at different times. When our kids were really little, I wouldn't have made enough money to warrant paying daycare for 2 kids. So I stayed home, and we were barely making it. But it would have been more in the opposite direction. It would have been negative if we had to pay daycare. So it didn't make sense for me to work outside the home. So I was a stay-at-home mom. I was still working. But then when the kids started school, I was able to get a job in the school system and it made so we didn't have to pay daycare, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. And so I was working outside of the home at that time. So the wording should be, do you know,
work inside the home or
outside the home. But anyway, I digress. That's a whole little rant. The answer to that question is, can you really consider yourself stay-at-home mom if your youngest kid is like 24 years old?
Well, you're still a mom.
Still a mom, and I'm still staying home.
So there you go.
So,
she stays home. She stays home and works on YouTube videos, and
yeah,
I go sell chicken every day. And
I've made almost $13 now.
Yeah. Woohoo! $13.
Woohoo! After 2 years, woohoo! It's slow. Y'all know.
What are 3 interesting facts about yourself? I was in ministry for about 20 years. I was a pastor at a lot of small churches in a lot of different states. And yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Exactly.
And so I'm still in ministry of a sort. I consider what I do now part of ministry, because we do 85%. We totaled it up. 85% of the people that work for us are 21 or under, and so we have the opportunity to make an impact on the next generation. So, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm impressed as 13 after a week. I'm fine.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So, how many states have we lived in? That's another interesting fact about us. We've lived in how many states now? 7?
I think it's 7.
Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, Texas, Kentucky, Tennessee, Florida.
Yeah, 7.
7 states so far. And how many times have we moved? Wow, so many I can't even count.
I think it's like 22 or 3.
Now that counts. Does that count us moving just across town just
I think
6 months ago?
I think
so we moved here to Florida.
Chicken biscuits and Cheetos. Sounds like good dinner.
Right?
And something that he's eaten before.
Yeah. The hardest YouTube milestone was obviously the 1,000 subscriber milestone. That was something that we were shooting for. To be honest with you, we hoped we would get there. We just didn't know, I don't know. That was probably the hardest one to get there, is 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I mean, well, it might have been the 100, honestly.
The first 100?
Yeah, the first 100, because we started in November and we didn't reach 100 until May or June. What really changed was around the end of April. I met Rochelle Adamson Budgets on Instagram, and I told her I was subscribing to her channel. She came over, subscribed to ours, and said, like maybe a month later or something, said, "Hey, I'm doing some video collabs. You want to be a part of it?" And I was like, "Yes." But that was huge when Rochelle asked us to. But that really got the ball rolling. So collabs are huge. Yeah, that 100. I mean, after that, there would be times when maybe 3 or 4 weeks it would go up, down, like that. But it never was as slow as that first 100, I don't think. And I would think to myself, if it takes me 6 months to get 100 every time, I'll be doing this for years and never get to 1,000. So it really, that first 100 was difficult.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What's your home decor style? blank wall, nothing, maybe?
No.
Okay.
I mean, if we thought we were going to live here longer than a year, for sure.
Usually when we start putting things on the walls, something happens and we have to move. So that's been the running joke anyway.
Actually, one of the reasons why we have not hung anything on the walls here is because it is a rental and we don't want to put holes in the walls. And and it's textured walls. And we did that in Houston. We had textured walls, and we tried the Velcro thing, and we had like 7 or 8 of our pictures fall off the walls and the glass break.
Yeah.
So I don't know about if we were going to put holes in the walls, it wouldn't matter to me if it was textured. But since it's textured, I don't want to use the Velcro and have my pictures fall off the walls and have to replace all the glasses. So we haven't really hung anything on the walls. But to answer the real question there about decor style, it's really mostly memory stuff. We have a lot of pictures of family, stuff like that. And we're actually going to do a video soon, hopefully I'll get it done for Friday. That's our Christmas decorations, and not to give too much away, but there's a lot of memories in our Christmas decorations.
Yep.
So, I mean, really, I would say our couch and stuff like that, kind of like what was it? It's faux leather, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's, like that brown casual kind of earth tones, and everything else is kind of like memory based.
Yep.
Yep. So eclectic, I guess.
Yeah, probably so.
I do too, Mary. In fact, I mean, when we got to 1010, after that, we have been bouncing between 1010 and 1020 for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So it happens all.
It happens, yeah, all the way through.
Yeah. Yep. Up, down, up, down.
Yep.
Yep. All right. So that's our decor style. So let's go on with the next.
What are your favorite videos to watch on YouTube? Anything you guys do?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
I do. I watch a lot of YouTube videos from other creators that I want to support and supports us. And then, but if we're watching YouTube videos just because.
Yeah, I watch Rick's Flicks. I like the theme park videos. I do Rick's Flicks, theme park history. Yeah.
Theme park history.
Yeah. Theme park history. Steps challenge. Yeah, steps challenge videos.
Yes.
Yeah. We love watching those, especially when I'm winning. If I'm winning. Am I winning, Derek? Probably not.
No. Are you kidding? He broke 200,000.
Right?
You're not winning.
I'm not winning.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Theme park ones or travel ones. He started watching one the other day. Was this guy that goes to celebrity cemeteries and like looks at the graves of celebrities. So yeah, he watches a lot of that kind of stuff. We hardly watch any other TV outside of YouTube though. Like
the Blacklist.
Oh yeah, the Blacklist. But he also watches running videos. Surprisingly, right?
Yeah.
You guys jumped up in the leaderboards.
Ooh.
That first 5 days wasn't one of his long run days.
Yeah, that Sunday was the step back run for me, so I was a little bit.
Well, either way, that first 5 days didn't even include a Sunday.
Oh, that's true. It was Monday through Friday. Yeah, so Sundays are my really long days, so that's when I'll really jump up there.
Yeah.
All right, so
I do not. I walk pretty much the same amount every day.
Did you have any reservations or fears when starting your channel? I think just putting yourself out there for me is, I've been on video before, so being on video doesn't bother me. I've been in front of people before, it doesn't bother me. I think it bothered her more. That's when we started the blog first. Just kind of gives some
Well, also, and I didn't know if I actually
Yeah.
understood enough to actually edit a video. I didn't think I could do it. I was
Yeah.
wrong. I was wrong.
Right.
Because I think most creators say that their first few videos were garbage.
Yeah.
As far as editing goes,
But
unless you know how to do it already.
The big thing for me is I'm really an introvert, really huge introvert, and so putting myself out there kind of
Oh.
putting yourself
you got
out
me
there.
all
So,
curious.
yeah, and now I'm really curious. You guys will be surprised how many steps we have total in this challenge so far. Wow, that's good. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. For me, what was the question? Oh, reservations are failures. Mostly because due to the fact that I am overweight and I'm sharing, like health tips along with budget tips, I had this fear that some people were going to just, come on my channel and berate me and tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. When we say in our video, learning, we've never said expert. So, but that idea that, like some people were going to be like picking apart everything that I eat and telling me, what I did wrong. And not to say that we haven't had a few comments like that, but for the most part, we have not. We've had like
everybody's been pretty positive.
Maybe 2 or 3 people who wanted to diagnose my problems, but other than that, other than that, most people are really kind. Hey, Karina, how are you doing? Mommy and Kimberly Adventures, they do mostly, they mostly do hauls, like walkthroughs in stores, and product reviews, things like that.
Yep.
I'm sure I was shy. First video. No, you seem like you know it, like very comfortable always. Yep. Haters are gonna hate. That's right, they are.
That's right.
That's why I had a mentor, a YouTube mentor that just told me, well, the first person told me, you know that you're really doing something on YouTube if you start getting ugly comments. And then another mentor told me, if they don't, if they come on and they're negative, just delete it.
Just delete it. Delete it and move on.
Just delete it and move on. Don't give them another thought. So
just delete it. They can, and because a comment is a comment. It's interaction with your channel. Even if it's a negative comment, you can just delete it, move on. Yep.
I mean, if the comment actually is something that is constructive, that's one thing. If it's not constructive, then it's just a waste of your time. And if it's something that could actually blow up in your comments and become this big argument, just let it go.
Yeah. Hey, Jen.
Hi, Jen. Everybody, that's Jen from New York City Saves Money. And as you can probably tell, her channel is about saving money. And she's got lots of tips.
Yes, she does. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't, I may have had 1 or 2, like I, put like a reasonable comment on somebody else's channel that was about, like some, recipe or something like that. And then somebody replied something that was a little like they were trying to get aggressive. And I just ignore them. They're on somebody else's channel. I don't reply to that.
Yeah.
So evil and mean, but not worth the drama. That's right. Not worth the drama. Yeah.
Take the drama somewhere else. All right. What are you currently filming your videos and editing with? Well, we're filming with an iPhone 12 Pro Max. And she does all her video editing with DaVinci.
DaVinci Resolve on a Dell
Inspiron.
Inspiron. For some reason, I have trouble with that word. Laptop.
Yep.
that he got me back for Mother's Day.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. So let's see. So really that's it. I just use that and DaVinci, and occasionally I'll do a video that I don't bother editing.
Like the one I did Friday with my Boston Marathon update. I recorded that in one take on Friday morning, and then she uploaded it Friday.
Within an hour.
Within an hour. Within the hour of me finishing videoing it, she uploaded it.
I did nothing with
did
that.
nothing to it.
Yeah.
So.
But most of the time, I do put it in DaVinci, and I just like volume levels and add a few, like subscribe here kind of things in it and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yep. That's
right. I know you've been was on Jan's channel for a really long time, but it's different when you're having to do it yourself and you're learning. But I know Jan gives you tips, I'm sure. It's good to know somebody who knows what they've been doing, because Jan's been on YouTube for, is it 3 years now, I think? Let's see. All right, so our last question on our list was, right.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Bill Donahue, you're dating yourself, Steve.
I know Steve is just a couple of years younger than I am, so I'm not surprised. All right, so what are your goals with your channel was our very last question. We said earlier that our subscriber count has been bouncing between 110 and 120 for about 3 weeks now. That would be nice to actually break that.
Yeah.
It goes through, like y'all probably knows, it goes through cycles where you get a subscriber or two every day.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it stops and it goes up and down and up and down, and then it breaks them. So as soon as we break through them, it'll be nice, because it's frustrating to see it go up and down like that.
Yeah.
And then the other one is, and this may sound really weird or cheesy or whatever, but like 4 or 5 months ago, YouTube decided to put ads on everybody's video.
Whether they monetized or not. So they've been making money off of us for
4 or 5 months
4 or 5 months now.
So we said, it'd be nice to reach that $100 threshold that you have before YouTube actually gives you any money. You have to make at least $100, and then they'll cut you your first check. So I want them to have to cut that check, since they've been making money off me for 4 months now. Constantly goes up and down no matter the count. That's right.
Yeah.
I've heard other channels say that too. They're much bigger than ours, that it just monetize right away so I could give it back to my subscribers and not give it to YouTube.
We are. We did get monetized. A couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I mean, it's been about maybe 8 days.
Yeah.
So we are now. We made $13 so far.
$13, yay!
Yeah, $13. But anyway, I mean that.
Yeah.
When you think about the work that goes into videos that you do, are very well edited, and to think that YouTube was making all that money off of your videos and you weren't making any. I mean, and probably your subscribers were probably watching the ads because they couldn't tell if you were monetized or not. Which is what I figure most people say. Hi, Chilling with Allie and Mally. Chilling with Allie and Mally. Allie and Mally are 2 little girls, and they're her nieces, I think. And they're just adorable. She has a lot of challenge videos on her channel, and some of them have the Allie and Mally in the videos with her. Yes, I have them turned on all of them that they'll let me.
Yeah.
They have a couple that they said were ineligible, but other than that, there's a couple that they said only limited ads, and the other one is ineligible because I made it in. I added music in the YouTube app, and just because it's in the YouTube app doesn't mean that it's copyright free. So,
Yeah.
so when you're making shorts, you have to watch that. If you add any of that music, it might render you ineligible of being monetized. So I won't do that again.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, we do that as well.
I don't skip ads unless it comes up and it's like one of those. You ever had like an hour-long ad come up? It's like I can't watch that one. I do watch at least 4 or 5 minutes of it before I skip it, though.
Oh, thanks, Derek.
How long have you been monetized, Derek? I think it's been probably a few months. Oh, yeah. I heard in another channel, G and Nikki were saying they got a copyright claim on theirs because he sang, the music wasn't playing from what I understand. He was just singing like 2 seconds of the lyrics of a song, and he got a copyright claim, and I don't think there was even music in the background. And he was like, I know I'm a good singer, but...
Yeah, right. So you've been monetized for 50 minutes? Like today?
Because if that is awesome. We'll be watching videos of yours. Roughly.
Roughly 2 months. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think so. Almost at the 100. If I unlocked it, I'm going to give it away. The Steps Challenge.
There you go.
Oh, that's nice. We will play some of yours. I have a... Yeah, I'll do that.
We set up our computers at night and just binge people's videos. So.
Yep. No, she does give me a few, but most come from me.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
For 50 minutes, I was like,
wow.
Nope. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've had one that came up and it was over an hour.
Sure.
And I was like, I mean, I love them and all, but I can't watch an hour-long ad for them. I'm gonna have to watch like 3 or 4 minutes and skip it because that was a little too much.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like a whole TV show in the middle of it.
Right.
To had exactly. I mean, it's good. Yeah, I don't know why anybody would think anybody would sit through an hour-long ad. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I don't want to skip that ad, but
yeah.
Give at least 30 seconds. That's exactly.
Yeah.
I think Chilling with Allie and Mally has recently been monetized as well. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. It counts. Yeah, it does. Like I said, I do try to let at least go 2 or 3 minutes, but hello, Reed Family 6. Thank you. They're fairly new subscribers to our channel. They have a family vlog, so y'all go check her out. It's 15 minutes. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, sweet.
I
awesome.
thought so. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I thought I remembered you doing a video or something, or maybe a live stream. I'm not sure I caught, but I thought I remembered something like that. Eat, Sleep, Run is here. Hey! A fellow runner.
Yeah.
So y'all go check out that channel. Yes,
yep.
We do too. Yeah.
Yep. We do that as well.
Yes, exactly. you know, there may be some channels that we watch that maybe, you know, don't get around to our channel or doesn't support us that often, but the ones that do are definitely higher on my list because I want to make sure that I show them the same respect that they're showing me. So. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. All right. Well, that's all our questions.
Yeah. Guys, thanks for being active in the chat tonight. That's been pretty good. I think this has been the most active that we've ever had a live video. So thank you guys for being a part of our live stream tonight. It's been really good to have you guys. Let's see. Pretty sure that everyone's channels go about 20 hours. Some of the channels I completed, but had to turn them off to work. Yeah, heard. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we have more than 20 hours worth of content, so it's hard to watch. Yeah. It's hard to watch that much of one channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. Thank you for being active in the chat and chatting with each other. And we want to encourage you to go and support each other's channels. Oh, no problem, Jan. We're glad you got here.
Yeah.
You can always go back and watch the beginning, watch what you missed. So thanks guys for joining us tonight. Go and support each other's channels like we've been talking about. Let's support each other because that's what we do here.
Yep.
We're about supporting each other and being a part of each other's lives, each other's content, and cheering each other on as we continue to navigate this YouTube world. So appreciate you guys. Thank you all for being here again tonight. And if you haven't given us a thumbs up, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Share us out, like, subscribe, do all the things. You know what to do because you do them too. You say them too. Do all the things, and
that's
right.
You know, he's in charge of when he's reminding you to get your steps in.
Yeah, and join Derek's Journey's Steps Challenge for December.
No, January.
For January. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he does it every other month, right?
Every other month.
Right, Derek?
Okay. But anyway, go to his channel, find out when he's going to do it again, and join the challenge next time. It's really fun to be a part of that. So go to each other's channels, watch the videos, and let's build each other up and continue to support each other. Thank you guys for the support. We can't name everybody who's really supported us along the way. We'd leave somebody out, and that would we don't want to do that. So thank everybody for all your support, watching our videos, commenting, just giving us the encouragement along the way to stick with it. I think that's one of the biggest things about sticking with it. So
they'll put those claims on any music. On your videos even before you're monetized.
They will.
They're watching.
All right, so join Derek's Steps Challenge in January. And we'll be there. We'll be there too. So maybe we can hit 20, 30 million steps in January. You never know. All right. So thanks guys again for joining us tonight. I think that's going to do it tonight for the Long Run with Joel and Christy, our second YouTubiversary. So for the Long Run with Joel and Christy, I'm Joel.
I'm Christy.
And don't forget us the long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye.
Bye guys.